Class 3 Computer Chapter 3 Word 2016 Revision Part 4. Topic for today is fill in the blanks exercise based on the topics saving a document, printing a document, opening a document, closing a document and exiting Word 2016 application. Exiting means closing Word 2016 application. Now we are going to complete this chapter's revision with all these topics. I will be explaining you through the book with the help of your textbook all these topics, and you will have to answer the fill in the blanks exercise at the end of this video class. So let's get started, children. So the first topic that we are going to discuss now is saving a document. As I told you, saving is very important. If you don't save a document, the file will be lost. You cannot see that document again or use that document again for any purpose. Okay, so how do we save a document? Let's look at the procedure, the steps. First, you have to click on the file tab. There are many tabs. I have told you what are tabs. There are many tabs below the title bar. You have to click on the file tab, select the save option. So here is where once you click on the file tab, this will appear, and then you have to select this save option. Or there is another way, click on the save button on the quick access toolbar. You remember, on the title bar here, is the save button. On the quick access toolbar, the title bar is divided into three parts, right? The first part is called the quick access toolbar, and here you have this icon, quick save button. You click here. This also will save the document, and then save as screen appears. So this is how this is save as screen appears, where you save for the first time. If you're saving that document for the first time, then the screen will appear. Okay, notice the save as screen is divided into three pans. So here is the screen of save as screen. Okay, this is called the screen, not the dialog box. Remember, children, there are two things, save as screen and save as dialog box. So look at the screen, it is divided into three pans, three parts. First, and this is second, and this is third, right? Now you click on this three parts, this pan, this PC. Okay, first you have to click on the save option, that will show you this pan. And now this you don't have to do OneDrive personal, this is all done online. Okay, these are the online saving facility you have. You have to click on this PC, means it will be saved in your PC. Then you can either add a place or you click on the browse button. After this PC, click on the browse button. Browsing is searching for your folder. Okay, after this, then what is the next step you will do? You select this PC, click on the browse button, then save as dialog box comes. Now the save as dialog box will come, where you have to type in your file name in the file name box. There will be a box at the bottom where you have to type in your file name and click OK. The file will be saved with .docx, means before this dot, your name that you have given. For example, you have given ABC. So ABC is the name of the file, and this is the extension. Extension means the type of document. If we look for, there are different types of document. So this means this is a Word document. So now there is a tip to use save as command. Means this save as command, there is a difference between save and save as command. Save see, there are two things given here, save and save as. Save, when you keep saving, when you are changing something and you save it, the document is already saved and you are doing save, or you are saving it for the first time, first save. Okay, then you click save, it will open the dialog box, or it will keep saving the saved document. But save as option is for when you want to save an already existing document again with a new name without deleting the original file. Okay, this is for you to create a new file of the content, whatever is there in the file, you will be using that same thing with a new file name, but you will not, and it will be like a copy. Okay, and you will give a new name to it, and that old file name will remain the same. Now the next topic is printing a document. Printing a document, when we have saved, when we have created our document, we want to now print it on a paper. How do we do it? The steps are: click on the file tab and select the print option from the displayed menu. So the displayed menu looks like this. Okay, this is how it looks on the, see, this is the printing. Once you click on the print option, after clicking on the file tab, you click on the print option, what happens? This screen will appear. Okay, now you clicked on the print option. Okay, the preview, this on the right side you will see there is an option for, it is divided into two, the whole screen is divided into 3 pans. Here are the options. Here all the details about the printer name, how the settings of this page, how many pages of this document has got how many pages, and how many pages you want to type, you want to print all the pages or just few pages. Then you have this option of print one sided, you want to take both sides, use the paper of use the sides of both sides of the paper, or like this you can select your, these are the options for selecting the file. Okay, now after you have chosen everything, you come to you click on the print button. So you will print it also, you will before clicking, after all this you can preview the document here and click on the, if you feel that document is okay, then click on the print document. The document will get printed. And remember children, the shortcut key to print a document is Ctrl+P. Now we come to opening a document. Opening a document means the document is already saved. Now you want to work on that document again by opening it. Okay, so how do we do it? Click on, the first step is click on the file tab, select the open option in the left pane. See, when you click on the file tab, these are the options given, and you click on this open button. There is an open one here, OPEN, openness. You click on this and then you will get this dialog box, open dialog box. Okay, so the open screen appears. This window is divided into 3 pans. In the center pan, select the location, say this PC. So you have to select the location where you have saved the file. So open, this box comes, you select from, you click on this PC because you saved it in your PC. So you click on this PC, it will show you different folders of this PC and the disk drives of this PC. You select the folder and then the list of documents will be shown on this screen, this side of the pan. Okay, here will show the contents, here is the folder. Okay, if you clicked on C drive, what all is there in the C drive? After clicking PC, you have come to local disk C drive. Okay, and in that C drive you have these many documents. And now you can select, there are 2 Word documents you can see. Yes, a computer is a general purpose device, and then there is document WordPad. Any of these, if whichever one you want, you select that and then click open. But here there is a file name called birthday party selected. You can select that also. Okay, whichever one is showing here, you can select from that. Select that. Whatever you're going to select will get highlighted here, and that file will be shown here also. Okay, now once you have selected on the selected the file name file, you click on open. The file will get opened, and the shortcut key to open up an existing file is Control plus O. Okay children, now let's move on to the next topic, closing a document. Children, there is a difference between closing a document. Don't get confused with this. We have two windows, right? Application window and a document window. This closing a document is for closing a document window. Okay, you have to click on the file tab, select the close option, or you can press the shortcut key Control plus W. This will close the document. Now then you have how to exit Word 2000. See this is document closing, and this is closing the Word 2016 application, the program you are going to close it. Okay, for this you have to you have this screen shortcut key to close the Word application by pressing Alt plus F4 together. You press Alt and then press F4 will not work. You have to, with one finger you have to press Alt key, and the other finger same time you have to press F4 also. Okay children, Alt plus F4 for exiting the Word application. You can also exit the Word application on the close button. You remember on the title bar we have this close button. You see there is a close button here. Yes, this close button will, or I can show you here, this close button will exit the Word application. Okay, so we have completed this chapter's revision, and you will have to do this fill in the blanks exercise in your copy. Revise it well. These topics or these main topics of this chapter can be asked in the form of true or false, fill in the blanks, or multiple choice question. So you need to be thorough with the concepts. Okay, thorough with all these topics, then only you will be able to answer the question whichever way it is asked. So let's look at the question here. So this is the fill in the blanks exercise that you are going to do it in your copy and revise it well. That's all for today children. Take care.